Alright, yo, what's good? So this is gonna be like a little part two video. I'm just gonna be showing y'all how y'all could catch like basically leave runners, how y'all could catch longer moves. So basically this is my step-by-step daily analysis, you know what I'm saying? Actually I usually don't even start on the daily, so I don't even know why I clicked that. I usually the first thing I usually look at is the 1 hour. Every once in a while I'll look at the daily or the 4 hour, but like I don't really do it too much because like to me, uh, I don't really need that because the reason why I don't need it is because I'm more of like a scalper slash day trader. So like the hourly is perfectly fine for me, and usually if I don't see something clear, like if I don't see a clear trend that like this to me looks pretty clear, like but if it doesn't look clear to me, then that's when I usually take like scalps and stuff and things of that nature. But like if it's clear structure to me, that's when I'll be willing to hold the trade longer. So getting started with GJ. I just closed out on GJ. So this is what I saw on the hourly. Right, we have a move down right here, and then we have a push up, move back down, and then we break structure. We break this. We're breaking this structure. We're breaking this structure, and we broke that structure as well, right? So when we come back down, because you know every time you make a high, you have to make a low. I'm looking at the overall move. So like don't be all like zoomed in like this trying to find if you're trying to find bigger moves. If you're trying to find the bigger moves, you're gonna look at this and you would have probably been selling down here. But if you just zoom out a little bit, you know what I'm saying, you see structure a little bit more clearly. All right, so this morning we were in this area. We were down here at around 8 o'clock. So I'm looking at this like, okay, we broke structure. We created a low here. This was the last low that was created. All right. Like I said, I'm looking at the whole entire move. I'm not looking at just like this little stuff right here. You can, but if you're gonna do that, I would look more for scalps. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, so we're here. This was the last low, and then now we have a high created, right? So anywhere in this area, price can return to, and it could also break that area too. So let's say price does break, because this would be a good take profit. I always preach to you guys take a 1-to-1 first if you don't want to hold the trade that long. 1-to-1 is it can be good because you can catch like 20 pips off of 1-to-1 or like 15 something like that. Like that's cool. You can eat up off of that. But if you want to hold the trades a little bit longer, like I said, so we have the break structure in the hour, and then it's like, okay, where can price go to when it's back down here? Because we created that high, now we have to create a low. We created our low down here, not breaking this low. So where can we go? Back up to this area. Um, and if it decides that it wants to break here, it'll continue up probably to I say this area up here. Um, before getting some type of pullback again. So like we might come up like this, boom, boom, do something like that. That's a possibility. And if that is the case, right, your next take profit, let's say you take a trade down here, your next take profit would be here first before taking profit like up here, things of that nature. I hope y'all are followed. So boom, let's get back to it. So that's the first thing I do. I look at the structure on the 1 hour. Where are we going? Where are we at? So where were we going? We're going up. We were breaking structure. Where were we at? We were at potential higher low or yeah, higher low. And then so I go into the 5 minute after that, right? I'm like, okay, what are we looking at now? So at first I only had this marked up. Because I'm a supply and demand trader. That's like what I like to go to the most. So I had this demand marked up, and I was like, I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, like it's cool, but like, we also had news. So I was thinking like, news was either gonna push this up off the rip, or it was gonna come down right here. So, um, but we actually ended up getting the second demand. So that second demand was right here. Um, and this is GJ's. The news was for GU, and it wasn't anything crazy like CPI or anything. So I didn't expect it to do anything like too dramatic. So that's why I was willing to take this trade. Now there's three ways you could place your stop loss in this scenario. So I took my trade right here. You can have a stop loss here. This is where I kept my stop loss. You can have your stop loss here, or because there's a second demand and you know that this is the possible higher low, you could also have your stop loss down here. Me personally, I don't like stop losses that big, so I'm gonna keep mine either here or here. And like I said, I kept it here. Um, and then like I said, your first target, you can always target a 1-to-1 if you want. So that would be just about that. You eat up off a little 15 pip, 14 pips, whatever, and go from there. But I decided to hold the trade all the way up to here. Um, and one other thing that gave me confluence or confidence, whatever you want to say, to hold the trade is the fact that because we broke this level on the hour, right? We started trading back above that and we closed above there. Um, so once we closed above here, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go up with 9:30 open. And one thing I do for like a psychology type of thing, because I know you guys probably struggle with like psychology and stuff like that. We all do at some point. Instead of looking at the 5 minute time frame, if you're gonna take your trade on the 5 minute, instead of looking at it, number one, don't don't be looking at your like profit screen the whole entire time. That's number one. And number two is just go up to a higher time frame. Look at the bigger move. You know what I'm saying? Just like I like to just chill on the 30 minute or like the 15 minute. And I didn't have my zone this big either. I actually made my take profit zone a little bit smaller because I came into like a smaller time frame and I'm like, okay, well, probably be somewhere like around here. That's where I kind of had my zone. So it hit it and I just had my TP up here at 100 pips. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not that bad, bro. Like, just remember, you guys just gotta remember structure. Um, like I said, on the 1 hour, I'm gonna go over this one more time. On the 1 hour, we had the break of structure, and then we had the pullback. Every time there's a break of structure, there's gonna be a pullback. We don't know how far that pullback is gonna be, but if it doesn't break that last low, which was here, then you can start to look for buys, or if it were the opposite way, you could start looking for yourselves. Um, and then down here, I didn't mention this before, but we started to have breaks of structure. So we had a break of structure here. Well, we had a small break of structure here first of all. So we had that break of structure, and that created this demand right here. We broke this structure, and we chilled for a little bit, and then like this is a minor structure as well, but we're breaking structure basically. Like you gotta understand structure. Structure is literally just this. Like, are we breaking up or are we breaking down? You know what I'm saying? Um, find those high points and those low points and then take advantage of them. So you know if you're going in a uptrend, you want to look for breaks of structure to the upside on the 5 minute. And if you're in a downtrend, you want to look for breaks of structure to the downside on the 5 minute. That's pretty much it, bro. Um, so with that being said, I hope that video is pretty like simple. I'm not trying to make it hard on you. And it's gonna take you guys a while to like start to see these things. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be making more videos and stuff like that. I know I've been slacking a little bit over the past like couple weeks, but I'm gonna be making more videos. Trust me. So I want y'all to eat. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got questions, comment below. Let me know. And let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. So other than that, I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all. Have a good trading week. I'm gonna post again this week, but yeah. All right. Deuces.